Welcome to Millie English Podcast, where English learning becomes easy through simple daily conversations.
Hello, beautiful people. I'm Millie, and I'm so happy you're here with me today. Let me check in with my brain weather before we start. You know, that feeling of how your mind is doing right now? Today, my brain feels like a cloudy morning that's slowly clearing up. I had a busy week, but I'm here, and that's what matters most. Today, we're talking about something I struggle with all the time. How do you stay consistent when life gets absolutely crazy and unpredictable? Maybe you have work deadlines, family emergencies, unexpected guests, or you're just exhausted. Life doesn't stop, right? It just keeps throwing things at you. This is a B1 level episode, so the English is simple and conversational. You don't need to understand every single word I say today. Just relax, breathe, and let the English flow over you like a gentle river. Your brain is working even when you don't realize it. The secret to staying consistent isn't about being perfect. It's not about never missing a day or always feeling motivated and energized every morning. It's about having a system that works even when you're tired, stressed, overwhelmed, or when everything feels like it's falling apart around you. By the end of today's episode, you'll have real strategies you can use starting tomorrow morning. So get comfortable and let's dive in together. Let me tell you about a time when my life got completely crazy. This was about 3 years ago during the winter season. My mom got sick and needed help. My work project had a huge deadline. My apartment had a water leak that flooded my kitchen completely. And on top of all that, I was trying to keep up with my morning routine, my language learning, my exercise, everything. I felt overwhelmed. Do you know that feeling when you wake up and you're already tired? When your to-do list is so long you don't even know where to start? That was me every single morning. I would open my eyes, check my phone, see 17 messages, and feel my chest get heavy and tight. My brain felt like a messy desk covered with papers, coffee cups, sticky notes, and random things I didn't even remember putting there in the first place. I was in survival mode. I stopped doing the small things that made me feel good. No morning coffee in peace, no reading, no learning. I told myself, I'll get back to it when things calm down. When life is normal again, then I'll restart. But guess what happened? Life never calmed down. There was always something new. A new problem, a new deadline, a new emergency waiting right around the corner for me. I realized I was waiting for a perfect moment that would never come. And meanwhile, weeks were passing by. Then months. I was stuck completely. One evening, I was sitting on my couch, scrolling through my phone, feeling guilty. I saw my language app. 37 days of streak lost forever. I felt like a failure. Not because I missed one day, but because I'd given up completely. I'd let the chaos win the battle. That heavy feeling in your stomach when you know you're not showing up for yourself, that was sitting with me every single night before bed. I was disappointed in myself. And the worst part? I didn't know how to fix it. I felt stuck in a cycle I couldn't break. Then something shifted. My wake-up call came from an unexpected place. I was talking to my neighbor, an older woman named Ruth, in the hallway. She told me, "Millie, I water my plants every morning no matter what. Some days I'm tired, some days I'm busy, but I water them. If I wait until I feel like it, they die. So I just do it. 2 minutes, done." It sounds so simple, right? But something clicked in my brain. I'd been waiting to feel like doing things. Waiting for energy, motivation, the right mood, perfect conditions to start again. But consistency isn't about feelings. It's about showing up even when you don't feel like it. Even when it's hard, messy, and inconvenient for you. So I decided to create my chaos-proof system. A way to stay consistent even when life is absolutely falling apart. Here's what I learned and did. Rule number 1. Make it stupidly small. I stopped trying to do big things. Instead, I made my goals so small they felt almost embarrassing. But that's exactly what worked for me. For English, I said, I'll listen to 1 sentence in English every day. Just 1. Not a podcast, not a lesson. 1 sentence, that's all. For exercise, I said, I'll do 1 push-up. For reading, I'll read 1 paragraph. These goals felt too easy, but that was the point completely. When something is so small, you can't say no. You can't make excuses. Even on your worst day, you can do 1 small thing, right? And here's the magic. Once you start, you usually do more. 1 sentence becomes 3. 1 push-up becomes 5. But you only commit to 1. Rule number 2, Anchor it to something you already do. I stopped trying to find new time in my day. Instead, I attached my new habits to things I already did every single day. I already made coffee every morning, so I said, while the coffee is brewing, I'll listen to one English sentence. That's my anchor now. I already brushed my teeth at night, so I said, after brushing, I'll read one paragraph. It's connected to something that already exists in my routine. This is called habit stacking. You stack your new tiny habit on top of an old reliable habit. It makes it automatic, not something you forget. Rule number 3, lower your standards during chaos. This one saved me. I learned to have 2 versions of my routine, my ideal version and my survival version for crazy days. My ideal version, 20 minutes of English, 10 minutes of reading, 30 minutes of exercise. That's what I do when life is calm and smooth. My survival version, 1 sentence of English, 1 paragraph of reading, 1 push-up. That's what I do when life is crazy, messy, and overwhelming completely. Most people quit because they think it's all or nothing. If they can't do the full routine, they do nothing at all. That's the trap. But doing something small is infinitely better than doing nothing. It keeps the chain alive. It keeps your identity as someone who shows up every day. Rule number 4, use the 2-minute rule. If something takes less than 2 minutes, I do it immediately. No thinking, no planning, no, I'll do it later. Just do it right now. Listen to 1 English sentence, 2 minutes. Read 1 paragraph, 2 minutes. Write down 1 new word, 2 minutes. Just do it immediately, done. This removes the mental resistance. The hardest part of any task is starting it. But 2 minutes? Your brain doesn't have time to argue with you. Rule number 5, track your wins. Visually. I bought a simple paper calendar and put it on my wall. Every day I did my tiny habit, I put a big red X on that day. Seeing the chain of X's grow made me not want to break it. It became a game. How long can I keep this chain going? Even on crazy days when I only did 1 sentence, I still got my X. That visual proof that I showed up made me feel proud. You can use a notebook, a calendar, an app, anything visual. Just something where you can see your progress building up day by day clearly. Rule number 6, have a comeback plan. I accepted that I will miss days. Life happens. You get sick, you travel, emergencies come up. That's normal. That's being human. Don't stress. But I made a rule. I never miss 2 days in a row. 1 day off is okay. 2 days is starting a new bad habit. If I miss today, tomorrow is non-negotiable. No excuses, no, I'll start Monday. Tomorrow, I get back on track immediately. That's my comeback plan, always. Rule number 7, remove decisions. I stopped making decisions every day about when and how I do my habits. Decisions drain your energy when life is already crazy. I decided once, I do my English while my coffee brews every morning, no exceptions. Now my brain doesn't have to think about it. When you remove daily decisions, you remove daily failure points. It becomes automatic, like brushing your teeth. You just do it without thinking much. After I started using these rules, everything changed. Not overnight, but slowly. I stayed consistent even during the craziest months of my life so far. Now, let me be real with you about something important. Even with this system, I still have bad weeks. Life still gets messy sometimes. Last month, I had a week where I missed 3 days. I felt terrible about it, guilty, like I'd failed completely and ruined everything. But then I remembered my own rules. Missing days doesn't mean failure. It means you're human. What matters is what you do next, not what you did yesterday. I didn't wait for Monday. I didn't wait to feel ready. I just started again the next day with my 1 sentence, my tiny commitment. And you know what? Within 2 days, I was back to my streak. The chain was alive again. That's the power of quick recovery. Here's what most people don't understand. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about resilience. It's about getting back up quickly after you fall down. Think of it like this. Imagine 2 people learning English. Person A does 30 minutes every day for 30 days, never misses once ever. Person B does 5 minutes most days, misses some days, but always restarts the next day. Who do you think succeeds long-term in the end? Person B. Because Person A's streak will break eventually and they don't know how to recover. They only know how to be perfect, not resilient. Person B has practiced coming back hundreds of times. They've built the muscle of resilience. That's more valuable than any perfect streak you can imagine. So when you slip up, and you will, don't spiral into shame. Don't think, I'm so lazy, I'll never succeed, why do I even try? Instead, think, okay, I missed today, that's fine. What's the smallest thing I can do right now to restart? Then do that tiny thing immediately. The same-day reset is powerful. If you miss your morning habit, do it at lunch. Miss lunch? Do it before bed. Just don't let the day end empty. I also learned to talk to myself like I'd talk to a good friend. Would you tell your friend they're lazy and terrible? No, you'd be kind. So be kind to yourself. Say, hey, life got crazy. You did your best. Now let's try again. Kindness keeps you in the game long-term, always. Remember, a year from now, you won't remember the days you missed. You'll remember that you didn't quit. You'll remember that you kept showing up somehow. All right, beautiful people, time for our calm word tour. I'll explain some key words from today, give you examples, and you just listen and absorb naturally. 1. Consistent. Consistent means doing something regularly over time, in the same way without stopping. It's about showing up again and again, even when it's hard. Example 1. She's consistent with her morning walks. She goes every single day. Example 2. If you want to improve, you need to be consistent with your practice, not perfect. 2. Chaos. Chaos means a state of complete confusion and disorder. Everything feels messy, unpredictable, and out of control when there's chaos around you. Example 1. My week was complete chaos with deadlines, meetings, and family issues. Example 2. The office was in chaos after the computer system crashed this morning. 3. Overwhelmed. Overwhelmed means having too much to deal with. You feel like you can't handle everything, and it's all too much for you right now. Example 1. I felt overwhelmed by all the emails in my inbox today. Example 2. When I'm overwhelmed, I just focus on one small thing at a time to calm down. 4. Survival mode. Survival mode means doing only the absolute minimum to get through the day. You're not thriving, just surviving, just getting by somehow each day. Example 1. During exam week, I was in survival mode. I only ate, studied, and slept. Example 2. When my baby was sick, I was in survival mode for 3 days straight. 5. Anchor. An anchor is something stable that holds you in place. In habits, it's an existing routine you attach a new habit to. Example 1. My morning coffee is my anchor for practicing English every single day. Example 2. I use brushing my teeth as an anchor for my 1-minute meditation practice daily. 6. Habit stacking. Habit stacking means putting a new habit right after an old habit you already do automatically. You stack them together like building blocks carefully. Example 1. I use habit stacking. After I make my bed, I immediately do 5 push-ups. Example 2. Habit stacking works because you don't need to remember a new time, just a new action after an old one. 7. All or nothing. All or nothing means thinking you must do everything perfectly or you shouldn't do anything at all. It's black and white thinking that kills consistency. Example 1. I used to have an all or nothing attitude, so I'd quit if I missed one day. Example 2. All or nothing thinking is dangerous because life isn't perfect, and you'll always find reasons to quit eventually. 8. Mental resistance. Mental resistance is when your brain fights against doing something. You feel like you don't want to start, even though you know it's good. Example 1. I felt mental resistance to studying, so I just committed to 2 minutes to overcome it. Example 2. The mental resistance is strongest before you start. Once you begin, it usually disappears completely. 9. Chain. A chain is a series of connected links. In habits, it's a streak of days where you did your habit consistently without breaking. Example 1. I have a 30-day chain of reading before bed. I don't want to break it now. Example 2. Don't break the chain. Even if you do 1 minute, keep it alive and going strong. 10. Resilience. Resilience is the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. It's bouncing back after you fail or fall down. Getting up and trying again. Example 1. Her resilience is amazing. She always gets back up after setbacks and keeps moving forward. Example 2. Building resilience is more important than being perfect because life will always knock you down sometimes, and you need to know how to stand up again. Beautiful people, let's bring this home. Staying consistent when life gets crazy isn't about being superhuman. It's about being smart, flexible, and kind to yourself. Make your habits stupidly small. Anchor them to things you already do. Have a survival version for crazy days. Use the 2-minute rule every single time. Track your progress visually. Never miss 2 days in a row. Remove decisions by deciding once. And most importantly, practice coming back quickly after you slip. Life will always get crazy. That's guaranteed. But now you have a system that works even when everything around you is falling apart and chaotic. Here's your tiny homework. Go to the comments and write one sentence. My stupidly small habit will be, and tell me what tiny thing you'll commit to. For example, my stupidly small habit will be listening to one English sentence while my coffee brews every morning. Just one sentence. Make it real for yourself. I'm Millie, and you've been listening to Millie English Podcast. Thank you for being here with me today. I believe in you and your journey. See you in the next episode. Bye.